Let's talk about how to make TikTok Shop affiliate videos that actually get views. So this is the one most important aspect to master, because if you can make videos that get views, you will make money with TikTok Shop affiliate. That is the one common thread amongst all successful TikTok Shop affiliate creators. It's the ability to create good videos. And there are 4 basic elements that you can master. And here are the 4 elements that you can master to create TikTok Shop videos that has the potential to go viral. And when you look at the most successful TikTok videos, they almost always have one or more of these elements inside of their videos. The first one is to master the hook. They always have a strong hook to capture the audience attention. The next one is audience retention. They try to retain the viewer's attention for as long as possible. And then we have controversy. Now, controversy is effective because it encourages the viewers to engage with the video. And lastly, we have call to action. Most of these successful videos have a very strong call to action to direct the viewers on how to purchase the product. So next, we are going to break down each one of these elements, learn the frameworks, and then apply the same frameworks into our own videos. The first element is master the hook. Now, the purpose of the hook is to be able to stop somebody's scroll. Just imagine someone scrolling on TikTok one after another. What will actually make them stop their scroll and watch your video? Now, the hook is crucial to capture viewers' attention. This is the most important part of your video, because if you think about it, if you are not able to capture viewers' attention, they won't even have the chance to watch the rest of your video. So a strong hook significantly increases the chances of a video going viral. And you could do it by 2 types of hooks, either by an audible hook or a visual hook, or both at the same time. Now let's first talk about the audible hook. Now, an effective way to do an audible hook is to call out a specific audience, and it's useful to use the word you. Now, using the word you is effective because the viewers will feel like they are being addressed. For example, you can say something like, if you are going to school, then you need to listen up. Another effective element to add to the audible hook is to introduce a problem. So for example, you can say something like, if you sit a lot during the day and have back pain. So having the back pain, that is the problem that you're introducing. So if someone do sit a lot during the day and have back pain, those would be the audience that could relate to it and would have a high chance to want to watch your video. So let's look at an actual example.
If you're still using one of these to clean your pool, you're probably having a rough time, man.
So that was the audible hook. If you're still using one of these to clean your pool, you're probably having a rough time. So he called out a broad audience and also introduced the problem. And he also did like a slight zoom in here in the beginning to put the product in frame. So he actually combined both the audible hook and the visual hook. And this video has gotten over 269,000 views and generated over $66,000 in revenue in the past 30 days. So it did really well. So I'm going to show you another example of using the word you and introducing the problem and offering the product as a solution. And this video has gotten over 3 million views and sold over $90,000 in revenue in the last 30 days. So in profit, this is about $9,000. And let's take a look at the video.
You know that if you're gaining weight, especially in the midsection, you're always tired and can't fall asleep at night, and when you do fall asleep, you can't stay asleep, which is the important part. If you have a constant craving for sugar or sweets, or have a hump on your neck, maybe you've been getting emotional over everything lately, even the littlest things. If you're experiencing a lot of those symptoms, chances are you have high levels of cortisol, which can be linked to a deficiency in vitamin D. This is vitamin D3 and K2 by the very popular brand Microingredients.
So in the beginning, she basically just said, did you know that if you're gaining weight, especially in the midsection, if you're always tired and can fall asleep, right, listing all the symptoms, and eventually she would just present the product as a solution. So this is a very effective hook and video format. Now, calling out a specific audience and introducing a problem to them is often effective because it evokes emotions. Now, the emotions could be curiosity, it could be intrigue, desire, it could be fear, it could be FOMO, fear of missing out. So when you're speaking to a specific audience and you can introduce a problem that is relevant to them, that is often very effective. Now for the audible hook, it could also be some type of sound effects. For example, you could use something that is unusual, that interrupts the usual scrolling pattern. And next, we're going to talk about visual hook. This is something unusual, eye-catching, such as any unique visual that you could incorporate into your videos, any bright colors or camera angles. It could be a zoom in or camera movement. It could be text on screen. Let me show you an example of an unusual image that triggers intrigue and curiosity as the emotion, and it's a product that solves a problem. So here is the video that we are going to look at. In the last 7 days, it has gotten over 7 million views and generated over $153,000. So in the past 7 days, this is over $15,000 in profit in just one video.
Is this viral Korean face mask really worth all the hype? I'm a dermatologist, and unlike everyone else who's reviewed this mask, I actually went full-on science nerd and measured real-time before and after hydration results when I tried it on my recent flight back from Korea.
So right in the beginning, this is a visual hook, just him putting on the face mask. It's kind of unusual if you're scrolling, that kind of captured my attention. And the visual hook is that he asked the question, is this viral Korean face mask really worth all the hype? So that evokes some type of curiosity and intrigue, like, I really want to know if this works. So this worked really well because he combined both visual and also audible hook, and he also put the text on the screen here. So that kind of added to the visual hook by having the text on screen. So all these things kind of all work together to make you want to watch the rest of the video. Next, let's take a look at another example of a visual hook, because this is an amazing example of a visual hook because this creator didn't even speak in the video and it has over 50 million views. This creator utilized an unusual image plus intrigue, and it's also a product that solves a problem. So as you can see here, in the last 30 days, this video has gotten over 56 million views and generated over $276,000 in revenue. So that was the visual hook, and for the rest of the video, she just demonstrated how to use the product. And this product is a hair identifier spray. So as you can see in the beginning, kind of captured attention because it definitely seemed unusual. And I was thinking, what is this? It looked kind of weird, but it's also intriguing. So that kind of captured my attention. And then you could see how she was using the product. So that's definitely an effective visual hook that helped capture people's attention. And I'll show you one more good example of mixing a visual hook and also a audible hook of an unusual sound in the beginning.
So my best friend's daughter is about to...
So that was literally the hook in the beginning in the first 2 seconds. Just her unpeeling the face mask, and then she also added an unusual sound. And this specific video has gotten over 1.2 million views and generated over $83,000 in revenue. So something like that could potentially work really well. So when you try to come up with your own audible hook or visual hook, remember to just be authentic. Start the video immediately with the hook. There shouldn't be any pauses in the beginning. Focus on engaging the viewer within the first few seconds, because the first few seconds is all you have to capture their attention. And it's always useful to study and replicate other creators' effective hooks from their viral videos. Don't copy the hook exactly, like word by word, but you can definitely take inspirations from them and then add your own elements to it and then make it your own. So next we're going to talk about audience retention. So once you're able to hook the viewers, your next step is to get them to watch your video for as long as possible. So here are the 4 basic elements that can help you with audience retention. So number 1, you could utilize zoom in or zoom out. So you can zoom in to emphasize certain key points or to make sure that the product you're promoting is in frame. And next one is you could add text. So we definitely saw this in some of the TikTok examples that we saw, because some people don't have sound on when they're watching TikToks. And even when they do have sound on, having text on screen can help hold their attention easier. And next one is to demonstrate value. Don't just say it, but actually show it. So we definitely saw this in some of the examples before. You want to demonstrate the benefits of the product and not just like talk about it, but actually like do it and show the audience. And the last one is to use hand gestures. And we are going to talk more about this in the call to action section. But the purpose of this is to be able to guide the audience attention to certain key points or things that you're describing on screen. It's very effective when it comes down to guiding your audience attention. So next we're going to talk about controversy. So if you could incorporate controversy into your videos, it will be very effective in terms of helping your video go viral because it encourages engagement. And the more people actually engage with your video, like they like it or comment, it only helps your chance of your video going more viral. So here are the 4 ways that you could use to incorporate more controversy. So a lot of creators like to purposely use misspelled words in their text on screen just to encourage more people that will comment on their videos. Another way is to mispronounce certain words on purpose. That is also very effective. Next is to give an unpopular opinion on certain topics. It's always effective when you invite civilized debate, or you could use any interesting or uncommon visuals that will basically get people to comment more on your videos. And here's something to remember. Remember not to be rude, because that's not the type of controversies that we want in our videos, because ultimately that won't lead to any sales. So the last element that we're going to talk about is the call to action. So the purpose of the call to action is to try to create some type of urgency. You want to try to make the viewer to feel a sense of urgency so they could, make the decision to buy immediately. You want to make them feel that they don't want to miss out and they want to take action right away. So this can be achieved in a few ways. So number one is to try to promote any limited time sales. So when you promote anything that's on a flash sales, that's when prices are significantly reduced for like a period of time. You see that a lot definitely on TikTok. And you can also try to suggest that the products might run out of stock. So that could give the viewers a sense of scarcity. You can indicate that the product is going viral and may soon sell out. And a very effective way to try to direct your viewers to purchase the product is to just use visual cues. You could point to the product link with your hand, or you could use like an arrow to kind of just direct the viewer's attention on exactly how to purchase. So let's look at a couple examples.
Why did nobody tell me these things were literally on sale and you can get them with free shipping? This is the viral 4-in-1 retractable car charger that charges virtually any device.
So this creator put the call to action in the beginning, but he basically just said, why did nobody tell me these things were literally on sale? And you can get them with free shipping. So you don't need to complicate this. Something this simple could definitely work really well. So this is another example of the sale tactic. So this is the craziest sale I've ever seen on TikTok. So that is the title of the video. And this video has gotten over 1.8 million views and generated over $114,000 in revenue.
Guys, Cowstar completely messed up. Right now you can get an ice maker for $22 with free shipping. There's currently a spring sale going on, but you get an extra 50% off if you're a new customer, which means if you've never bought an ice maker before, you'll get it for $22. Guys, make sure to get it right now before they realize how cheap they made it.
So that was the very simple 20-second video. Just highlighted the sale price plus free shipping, added in a screenshot, and just directed people how to purchase. So again, something simple like this could work really well.